Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're filming a full face of Moira Cosmetics. Well, almost a full face. I bought a few things. I was trying not to spend too much money, so if you guys have been wondering about this brand like I have, just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I do post quite often, so highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And also, if you could do me one more favor and watch this video till the end, it really helps my channel out. Really is a great free way to support your favorite content creators. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so I did do some research on the brand. I watched a few videos from creators that post a lot of content on Moira. I had heard about them, I think, first when they came out with those ombre blushes, and they were tempting, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I was as into blushes at that point as I am now. And of course, they just launched, well, not just, I did place this order quite a while ago, but they had launched these new liquid blushes, and they had so many shades, and I think these were around like $10, pretty affordable. So I decided it's time to try Moira. So I think I grabbed 3 shades. Listen, I tried really hard to like narrow things down because I always say it, even if it's like affordable makeup, once you buy 1, 2, 3 things at $10 a pop, you're already spending like way more than you would if you were just placing a Sephora order. So yeah, I got 3 blushes. I'm gonna at least try out one of these shades today. We've got a bunch of things, so let's start off. I did grab their concealer. I can't remember which creator I watched that mentioned that they really like the concealer. Everything is super affordable, so I will like pop prices and stuff on the screen while I'm yammering along here. But I thought what I could do is use this all over my face as my foundation and concealer. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that, is there? So this is a full coverage concealer. It says it's the Mega Concealer Waterproof Full Coverage. I have the shade 600 Caramel. So let's go ahead and see how this looks. So it's got a nice thick fat applicator, and I did use my Huda Beauty corrector concealer on my face already, and I'm just going to use a beauty blender today. So yeah, I'm very curious about this concealer because I always feel like I could use a good full coverage concealer. I have had really good luck with concealers recently though, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this under my eyes and on the spots that I like to conceal the most. And I will say, I think I saw people had mentioned that they really like the Moira, I think they have a powder as well. I didn't end up buying that stuff because I didn't need another foundation and I didn't need another powder. So we'll see if this stuff does well. Maybe I could place another order. I think this is a good color match for me. I've gotten so much sun this summer. I'm so excited. I have one little toddler that can be outside. My baby stays indoors, but I'm so excited. I'm already so excited for next summer because I know they'll both be able to be outside and walking, and we got a swing set, so I'm excited for both of them to be able to play on it, not just the one, and hopefully to get some much needed sun after a long winter, because that's how it is here in Fargo. If you guys ever watch me throughout the year, you know that I'm always complaining about our weather, but man, I really like the coverage. Wow. I think my skin looks good. It has like a natural like matte finish. It doesn't look very shiny, but it doesn't look like, you know, super matte either, like some of those full coverage foundations. Now keep in mind, this is a concealer. I can't tell you the last time I used concealer all over my face, but I think it like evened out my complexion really well. It looks very smooth. My skin doesn't look textured or anything like that. Not that I have like super textured skin, but I feel like I'm impressed. Like, way to go, Moira. Straight out of the gate with a knockout product, I think. So yeah, it looks good. We'll see how it wears. I will definitely be keeping an eye on it all day long. But yeah, I've been just like dying to film this video because I knew I had these products, and I filmed my July haul and I was like, ugh, I need to do this Moira video. And I actually have a few new to me brands coming my way because I'm gonna order the Ensley Rain Strawberry Moon palette, and I already ordered from NBA Cosmetics. I ordered their collab palette. So yeah, I'm super duper excited. I feel like all of my favorite indie brands are kind of like from that lull period from launching stuff, so I'm like, now is my chance to try some new makeup. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I really like how this concealer looks. I feel like it was either a YouTuber or some of you guys also told me your favorite Moira products, so maybe if it was you, take some credit because you did not steer me wrong. And then we have the Moira Stay Golden Cream Bronzer. I had already ordered another cream bronzer. I ordered the Juvia's Place cream bronzer, but this is the Moira cream bronzer in the shade Tan. I'm so excited to try this out. So I'm just gonna take this on my favorite cream bronzer brush. This is the old brush from Tarte, and I'm just running that along the perimeters of my face. I got my hair cut. If you saw my video last week, I got my hair cut and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear my hair down more, blah 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 blah. It hasn't happened yet, let me tell you. Now I just have bangs and less hair and I'm still not wearing my hair down, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna style it maybe this weekend. We have a few things to do, and yeah, this is a good color. It's blending pretty nicely, so I like that. I do have a lot of cream bronzers I really like, so this was definitely not like a product that I necessarily needed, but I grabbed it because I think it was a newer product on their website as well, and I was like a little bit curious about it. But that is the bronzer. It blended really nicely. I think this is a good shade for me as well. So yeah, this is about the definition I like with a bronzer. I don't like to have like too much of a bronzer line on my, you know, face, because sometimes you can like tell people like bronze, literally they have like a strip on their face. But I like to blend my bronzer out, so you know, to each their own. But that is the bronzer. Again, this was a subscriber recommendation to grab their lip oil, so let's see if you guys steered me right on this one. It says Glow Getter Hydrating Lip Oil Lip Treatment, and I got it in the shade, it's called Thankful 07. So let's go ahead and line our lips and try this one out really quick. Okay, so for my lip liner today, I'm using the Unearthly lip liner in the shade Carnage. This is a really pretty like berry shade, and then this lip oil is like a mauve shade, so I'm just gonna use it together. Okay, it feels pretty sticky. Definitely feels more like a gloss than a lip oil in my opinion. I recently tried the Juvia's Place lip oils, and that's probably one of my favorite lip oils because it truly feels like an oil. This one definitely feels more glossy, but it also has that beautiful shine. So if you're into that, that's pretty cool. We'll have to see if it's hydrating. I'm going to keep it on throughout this video, but I paired it with that Unearthly lip liner, and I love that color so much as well. I feel like she did such a good job with the tones. I've already said it like a million times. But yeah, basically that's all done. So let's go ahead and throw on one of these blushes. I don't know which shade to pick. They all look to be so beautiful. So I got the shade Steady. I got the shade I Love You, I'm guessing, and then Best Friend. I feel like I could have probably got like all of the shades, but I was trying to be, you know, tame because a girl can only afford to buy so many things. So I got this really cool like neutrally terracotta shade. This is the one that's called Steady. And then let me just open up the other ones and swatch them all out for you guys, and we'll see. I don't think I've seen any reviews on this. I'm sure people have reviewed them because of course everybody's like loving liquid and cream blushes these days. But I'm so excited. It's called the Love Steady Liquid Blushes, and it's a matte finish. So that's pretty nice for all you like oily skin girls out there as well. I am so impressed with this. concealer right now, so I'm like living my best life. Very excited to put on a, ooh, the red one. So those are the swatches of the 3 blushes I bought, but that red one was fire. Oh my god, it's like a pretty bright red shade. And then I'm gonna pair it with a eyeshadow palette that I picked out from Moira. So there are a lot of recommendations for this series of eyeshadows, and I really wanted to buy, like, listen, I wanted to buy like 3 or 4 palettes, and my bill kept going up and up and up, and I'm like, Karen, you've never tried this brand. Like, you keep saying you want to save money, so it's probably not the best idea to buy like multiple palettes. Maybe just like try the formula and then decide. So I bought the green palette. This is Time to Shine from their Celestial series. So it opens up like this. It's so beautiful, and this is like a pretty ordinary palette for my collection. It's a grungy green palette. It's kind of giving me like the Oden's eye palette vibes, but it's a bit of a thicker packaging. It has a nice mirror. I guess I could throw in some close-ups. I just really wanted to chat with you guys today, so I've just been like yammering as I have been doing my makeup. But this is the palette, super duper pretty. So yeah, I'll go ahead and throw up some swatches and close-ups because all of the shades do have an embossing in them, and there's some really pretty details. So let's do that now. On the back here, it does say this palette is designed in the US, made in China. It is 12-month shelf life, vegan, animal test free. It says net weight is 0.04 ounces or 1.2 grams times 15, because there's 15 shades in the palette. Okay, I feel like we wouldn't be on my channel if I didn't do a green look, so I'm leaning towards doing a green look, and I'm going to start off with the shade called Want, which is the beautiful like foresty green shade. So I'm going in with a Sigma brush, and we're just going to start by blending that on the outer corner. I really like to start my looks these days with the darker shadow because it really helps me build a look. I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. Okay, that green really blended beautifully, so I'm very happy with my choice of palette so far. Let's see if the lighter shades also perform as well as the dark shades. But okay, so next I want to go into the shade called Carefree, which is like a baby poop color. And I'm just gonna start on the middle part of the crease and just kind of bring that in, but not all the way in because it's still a pretty dark color, and I kind of want to keep the inner part of the crease pretty light so that the metallics really pop. And then I'm going to go into the shade called Just in Time, which is a, what is it, like a cream shade, and we're just going to bring that into the shade Carefree and blend that. Okay, nice grungy shades there. And then I think for the lid, I'm going to use the shade Flash and the shade Spice, swatched so beautifully. It's like a really pretty champagne color. So I think those are going to be my lid shades for this makeup look. So I'm just going to grab a flat brush, and we're going to go into Flash first because I want to do the darker shadow kind of on the outer corner. Wow, look at how pigmented these shadows are. Like, I can't remember how much I spent on this makeup. I think my order wasn't more than $100. I think I tried to keep it at around $100 because I didn't want to spend like a lot of money. I mean, $100 is a lot of money, but I didn't want to spend like $200-300, although it is very easy to keep throwing stuff into your cart when it's affordable makeup, you know, and that's how you end up in trouble. So I kept it, I think I gave myself like as close to $100 as I could, and I did find codes too. I think Jen Phelps has a code. I feel like it's like maybe Jen, I wish I could remember her code, but if I can find it on my order email, I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But honestly, I always try to find a code when I'm shopping for makeup. I feel like, especially with indies, you know, they do have affiliates, and then I can support the affiliate and I can get myself a discount, which I love to do. So yeah, support your favorite content creators, use their codes, save yourself money, not save them money, but earn them a commission, because, you know, working on videos is very time consuming, and that's just a free way. It doesn't cost you anything extra to support your favorite creators by adding their codes. Okay, the shade Spice definitely has like a sheer base, so it's not as pretty as I was hoping. It's not as pretty as the metallic shade that I used on the outer corner, so I'm just gonna kind of bring it even over the lid, but that was disappointing. I think I might have to try. None of the other shades are light though. They're all like super duper kind of grungy browns and greens, so let me just try and layer a little bit more of the shade Spiced on the inner corner. But man, that was disappointing because I was excited about that shade. I wanted to use it on my lid, and you can barely see the sparkle. Let's just, oh, there we go. You know, I hate having to use my finger to do eyeshadow, but if you're gonna give me a result like this, I guess I can make it work. I did accidentally hit my crease though, so now I got a bunch of shimmer in my crease, which whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna stress about it, but the fingers definitely made that Spice shade come to life. Holy smokes, now you can see that sparkle. That's bananas how sparkly that is. Wow, I'm shocked. Can you tell? I was not expecting that. Okay, I did have a little bit of fallout, but I did go ahead and pick that off with a brush, but now it's time for blush, which the blushes did dry down on my hand. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the shade called Best Friends. This is like a neutrally mauve-y tone shade. Ooh, that blended out really nicely. I've been like loving this Tarte brush. I think this came with, I don't remember, it's one of their Poof products, and I feel like my friends were telling me like they don't care for the brushes, but I like these brushes. I like a good synthetic brush for liquid and cream products. I feel like I could go really ham with this blush, so I need to be careful, but I could definitely see myself adding this to my staple blush products because, oh my gosh, it's blending out beautifully. I like it a lot. Have you guys tried these blushes? I don't know if you saw, but maybe the video is not up already, but I was like, I'm trying to not buy blush. I'm trying not to say it out loud, but I'm also trying not to buy blush. But oh, that is so beautiful. I didn't buy a highlighter from Moira, so I'm just going to use this one from Give Beauty. But if you guys have any recommendations for a highlighter or any other products you think I should try from Moira, now that I've gotten a taste of it, I think I could be more open to trying stuff from them. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want me to try from the brand. I can pick it up for a future video, but so far I am very, very impressed. And then I just wanted to set my under eyes, so I'm gonna use this Melt powder. I've been loving this one. Okay, I've tried everything except the eyeliners. So these ones just looked so unique and interesting to me, so I did buy 3, even though I need a new eyeliner, like I need a hole in my head. So these are their Supernova Multi-Chrome Gel Liners, waterproof and up to 12 hours of wear. So I'm so excited, and it's hard to read the packaging, but this is the shade Phoenix. I tried to pick up the colors that looked the most interesting. This is a really pretty one that shifts like purple to green, and it felt incredibly creamy, so I am impressed. And then we have the shade Electra, which is shade number 4. So let me see here. This one looks like it's the orangey, like fiery one. This one feels a little dry, but we did get pigmentation from it, and these are all twist up. So far I have 2 swatch, and then this is the shade called Chroma, which looks like from the box packaging, it's like a blue to red shift. So that sounds really promising and beautiful. The packaging is adorable. Oh my gosh, like, way to go. Okay, to me, I think it might be my lighting, but it's making them all look very similar. But you guys, can you see the different eyeliners that I grabbed from them? So I think I'm going to use the greeny packaging one in the waterline. But this is like really cool. I'm so excited because the only like multi-chrome type eyeliners I have are the ones from Kaleidos, and those ones are really nice as well, and they really hang out in my waterline a good bit. So I'm just gonna color my inner corner with the pencil as well. But that looks really pretty. Oh my goodness, so creamy too. I kind of wish I bought that. They had like a pack where you could get all of them, but I was like, I've never tried these. I need to chill out. Actually, that might have been sold out, but cute. Cute, 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 cute. Okay. I think I'll just do the lower lash line off camera. I'll do something with this hair, throw on some earrings, and I'll be right back to give you guys my first impression thoughts on all of the new makeup I picked up from Moira Cosmetics. Okay, friends, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and I'm gonna go over everything that we put on our face today. I did go ahead and find my order email. So I placed this order on July 8th. So exactly 1 month later, I am filming this video. Kind of gives you an idea of what kind of schedule I'm working with here. So let's go ahead and start off with the lip oil. So this is the Glow Getter Hydrating Lip Oil, and I got it in the shade Thankful. This was $7.50. I feel like this isn't worth $7.50 in my opinion. It's not that much money, let's be real. I feel like lip oils are typically in the $20 range these days if you want one from like Juvia's Place or Sigma or something like that. So it is a really good price point. I mean, it's not bad, but to me, I feel like it just doesn't feel like a lip oil. It definitely feels more like a very glossy gloss. So if you like that type of texture, you will enjoy this one. For me, it's all right. It's nothing amazing. I wouldn't see myself repurchasing this, but it's nice. I have it. That's that. Hopefully that helps you guys. The next product is the Stay Golden Cream Bronzer in the shade Tan. And this cream bronzer was $12. Now, I do like this bronzer. I think the shade match worked really well for me. I will say I recently picked up the ColourPop bronzer stick, and I have been loving that bronzer stick. It's so smooth, so creamy, blends easily, and I think that might just be me. I prefer a bronzer stick because I feel like they feel creamier. I do have cream bronzers like this in like a container type, and they're nice, but I feel like I definitely prefer like my Rare Beauty bronzer stick, the ColourPop bronzer stick. So if I'm comparing just based off of first impressions, I would steer you towards the ColourPop bronzer instead of this one. But again, it is nice. So the next product are these 3 eyeliners. So these are the Supernova Multi-Chrome Gel Liners, and I have the shade Electra, Phoenix, and Chroma. I use Phoenix in my waterline today, and these are $6. I feel like for $6, that is an incredible price point. The one shade I tried went on beautifully in the waterline. It's beautiful and sparkly, and I think they have like over 10 shades of these. So if you're looking for like a fun way to add like a pop to an eye look, you might want to check these out. I'm actually really impressed, and I love the packaging too. I think it's very cute, and it definitely has like a high-end feel to it. Okay, next is the eyeshadow palette. Now, like I said, they have a ton of eyeshadow palettes on the Moira website, but you guys had said to pick something out from this Celestial series. There were quite a few palettes. There's like a purple one, some neutral ones. I think there's even some colorful ones. But I went with something that I figured would be decently good just off the bat. So I picked the green one. This is called Time to Shine. And this retails for $17.50. So under $20 for this eyeshadow palette. I really like the look I created. You could also very easily do a very beautiful neutral eye look with this palette. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this palette. I am comparing it to things like ColourPop and such. I always just think of ColourPop, Wet n Wild, those types of brands that have palettes for under $20. And I feel like this is very solid for that price point. Also beautiful packaging. And yeah, overall, I think for $17.50, this is totally worth it in my opinion. Next, we have the concealer. This retails for $12. I actually really like this concealer. I used it all over my face. I thought it was beautiful. It has a very natural finish to it. It's not overly dewy. It's not overly matte. I have a feeling it's gonna be decently long wearing. I can definitely keep you guys updated once I see what it looks like at the end of the day, but I think it looks flawless. My skin looks really good. It doesn't look textured. It doesn't look overly dry. So yeah, so far I'm really impressed with this one, and I bought this in the shade Caramel. I feel like with my tan right now in the summertime, it looks really, really good. So yeah, whoever told me to check out the concealer, they did not steer me wrong on that one. Last but certainly not least are the matte liquid blushes. So these retail for $8.50, again under $10, not a bad price point. Really cute packaging. They have a ton of shades. I honestly wish I could have bought them all because you guys know how much I love blush. I love blush and I love liquid blushes even more. So these are some beautiful colors. I had no problem with the shade Best Friends. I think there's enough pigmentation. I feel like I could definitely keep building this up. So if you are a darker skin tone, you can definitely get a lot of pigmentation out of these, I believe, if you just let it dry and keep building it. And if you're lighter than me, just go in with a lighter hand. But pigmentation of that shade was incredible. I'm so excited to try the other shades I picked up, especially this red shade. It just looked like such a winner. So yeah, overall, I'm very impressed with Moira. I feel like I did a good job of researching and picking out the winners, and you guys definitely gave me some good advice on what products to try from them. I could definitely see myself trying more from them. Please, please, please do me a favor and let me know if you've tried anything from the brand that you think I should try that I didn't try today, or anything you think I should avoid as well. I think that if you guys are interested in this brand and you haven't tried them yet, you will also be able to find some great suggestions in the comments. So definitely leave us a comment. Let us know. Have you tried the brand? What are your favorites? If you haven't tried it, are you interested? I love chatting to you guys in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Give it a thumbs up. It's a free way to support, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye!